Got drinks, got smoke, got weed, got all the girls, got everything we need. And I see them all, but who brought the fat girl? Drink another, smoke another, get retarded. I know this where the party is, so get this bitch started. And if you want some liquor, girl, you can go and lick a girl. Get in it, pop till like 6 in the morning. Come break it down.
Hello, what's going on?
Coming at you live.
Yes, sir. Where you at, Danny? Where you at? Come on, have a seat, brother.
See,
Let's
brother.
do the damn thing. Come on.
See,
Where are you
brother.
going? Where are you going? Come on.
Fuck.
Please, sit down. But here we are on a Sunday afternoon.
That's it. This is getting way too difficult.
Right?
It's fucking shit. You gotta make this shit way easier.
Yeah, we're gonna have to set up our studio somewhere.
Just a program or something. But
It's the program.
Alright.
Program itself.
Daniel, we'll get you a new. We're gonna send you Ivan's focus.
Yeah,
his focus right,
we'll let you
and
borrow
then
that one.
send me that one this way because I want to check it out. See what's wrong with
Okay.
it. Little cheapy one.
Sounds good.
So we get for buying shit on eBay.
Yeah.
Don't buy shit on eBay, guys. Used because it fucking doesn't work.
Really? I thought they had pretty good stuff. It
Shit.
depends.
Buying used. Well, used stuff like
It all
Oh,
depends.
used stuff, huh?
yeah, it was a used one
Oh, was it?
because that's like a $300 one. That's why.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so bought it used for like $100, but
Mm-hmm.
at this point, should have just invested fucking 300.
All right.
Huh, Daniel?
It's all right. Mistakes learned. We'll learn. We'll get it.
I think it's just the program. I just think it's the program.
The Riverside program
It's
itself?
just laggy. Yeah, I
Oh.
just think it's laggy. I think it's the program.
Nah, because it's never done that before. Shouldn't be. But
Maybe too.
anyways, what's up, Daniel?
Going on, Danny? How are you?
Whole lot of nothing.
Shit, I've just been driving around. I've been driving around the Imperial Valley all week, just delivering shit and then dealing with the heat.
Delivering the shiz,
It's
nitty.
fucking
100.
yeah, dude. To whoever,
to
to
whoever.
whoever, man.
Is it fucking
Yeah,
humid
dude.
over there? Super, huh?
Yeah, it's
Disgusting.
humid. It's humid. It's humid, and if your car's AC ain't too good, well, it just feels fucking terrible.
Damn.
Go get
Take
it
a
checked.
little-
Go
little
get it
Freon
checked
check.
out, dude. Go do a little
Fucking
Freon
terrible.
check, a little blower check.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, dude. I'm fucking. I don't know. I'm feel procrastinating and
Yeah.
shit, and then like, then I gotta go to a good AC guy. Well, I first off, I need to fucking tint my windows. That's not helping my car. There's
Yeah.
some fucking fishbowl in there.
It's
Yeah.
a black.
I
It's a
need to
black
get
car
the back
too, so-
side and the front side.
That's true.
Yeah, and I need to get at least the front a little bit. What you guys think? At least a little bit. You think the cop will let me
Nah,
slide?
as
I
long
don't
as-
even want to get stopped by the cops, bro.
As long as you get a little bit, you'll be fine.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I just want to get it a little bit, dude, because it's fucking unbearable. I don't drive all day.
bet.
I'm gonna fucking have the speech for the cop.
Yeah, I don't got it
Be
on my
like, "Look,
car
man,
neither.
I fucking
I
drive
need to get
all
it.
day. I'm a student.
Mm-hmm.
All that.
You're a
Yeah.
student of the dark arts or what?
Student, no. Motherfucking student over there at the SDSU.
It's
Call my
DSU,
teacher.
Student of the. We went to the fucking Manny Pacquiao yesterday. That shit was lit.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Hey,
Shit was
dude.
badass.
Hey, what's up with that,
Shit was
man?
badass.
Hey,
dude.
the fight, the outing was badass, or you thought the fight was badass? I thought the fight was trash.
I thought the
I mean,
the fight wasn't the greatest fight, but I mean Manny Pacquiao's 46.
But then
years
again,
old.
what do you expect?
yeah. I mean,
What do you
Yeah.
expect? Huh?
But he
It's
delivered.
another fight so like that.
I think it was mostly the ambiance. The ambiance was hella dope.
yeah, just the fact that this is
What you
probably his
think?
last fight, or it's the legend Manny
Yeah.
Pacquiao. I mean, I never.
More of his fans.
Yeah,
It's like a last Michael Jordan game or something.
yeah, last little hoorah.
Or
You know?
Michael Jordan game.
Puro Filipinos. Puro Filipino.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I hadn't been to the MGM Grand in a while, because I used to be like the mecca for fights. They used to have fights there all the time, but I guess
Yeah.
I guess
Mhm.
the venue got a little outdated, and they started doing them at the Mandalay Bay for a while, and then now they're doing them pretty much at the T-Mobile. So
Yeah, but MGM needs to step their game up. The
Yeah.
game up. The
Oh,
AC had to be like on 80, bro. It was musty in there.
Damn,
Yeah,
for real?
It was a little musty, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
plus
and then-
the smoke machines.
Yeah, fuck the smoke machines. Just the fucking bodies, and
Yeah.
it felt like it was like 80, a little musty.
Mhm.
And then on the way out, like there's only one way in and one way out. It's not like an arena with like 4 doors and different, around it.
yeah,
There's only one entrance and one exit. So
it's actually pretty dangerous.
you're literally just walking next to people just
Oh,
all
wow.
crammed up for like fucking
yeah,
One entrance
Away.
and
It's
one
pretty
exit.
far.
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Fucked up.
I know. While we were there, I was like, dude, someone just fucking lights us up right now. We're all
Yeah,
gone.
start
We're all in a
stampeding
fucking
and shit.
Yeah,
sitting
bro.
ducks.
Hey, and then after that one country fucking
Over
music
there
festival.
in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Is that
No,
one?
right here. No, the
No,
one
right
right here.
Oh,
The
oh,
one
oh,
right
where
here
that?
in Las Vegas.
Oh,
The
where that one
shooting.
fucking yeah. I remember that shit. How long ago was that?
It was
That was
like
in fucking.
5 years ago
Remember
or something.
my sister was here. Remember?
5 years already.
Nah, I'm not saying. Don't call me, man. But
Mhm.
I did.
Something
It's
like that.
pretty modern. It's pretty modern
see.
though.
Yeah.
I can look
it's-
it up. Las Vegas.
But our sister was over there, but she was on the other side of. She was on Fremont, and actually, I called her that night, and she said she had heard about it, and I guess they were just trying to get to the hotel or whatever.
No, it was longer. It was October 1st of 2017.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so it was.
almost 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah, 8
Damn.
years ago.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
Yeah,
time
time
flies.
flies, huh? Yeah, that's
Time
true. I
flies
feel
when
like
you're
it was
having
yesterday.
fun.
I still saw a bus with the Vegas Strong logo on it.
Oh yeah, I still see that.
Vegas Strong.
They made it because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what a saying, a Vegas Strong. They made it because of that. Because of that tragedy. Speaking of tragedies, there was a fucking murder suicide on Boulder Highway right
Yeah.
here.
That's a tragedy.
Some dude
Boulder
fucking killed
Highway?
his girl and himself. It's crazy, man.
Why?
Las Vegas is
Yeah.
wild. Las Vegas it's a wild city, man. I'm
It's a
telling you.
fucking bunch of loony people.
It
Yeah.
is, dude. It is, and you can
It's
see
like a
everything
Colorado.
everywhere.
It's like a Colorado. It's like
Is
a
it?
LA. Yeah,
I've been to
a bunch
Colorado.
of
I haven't been to
loony,
Colorado.
I think-
people.
I think
Yeah.
it's that we're so used to living in a small city where we were raised that the most
Mhm.
strange thing you see is maybe like a murder or something, but it's rare just because there's not that much people. But when you come to bigger cities, you start seeing like fucking some crazy shit,
Hell yeah.
like
Yeah,
dudes
bro.
killing their wives or fucking
Fucking
shooting in
dudes-
gyms and shit like that. Like
Dudes,
you never
dudes in bikinis.
yeah, dudes
Dudes
in
fucking
bikinis,
flashing,
Dudes in
dudes
bikinis.
flashing their
Dudes in
wieners, jerking off.
Speedos.
No respect.
Yeah, you see,
Oh yeah.
you get to see all that shit, and then you're like, "Fuck!" But I mean, like when you're in a small city, like you don't see no fucking shooting in the gyms and all that shit, like,
No,
in businesses and shit.
it's crazy. Man.
That shit don't happen, so
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
What's it
Ramiro,
like? What?
what you think about that fucking CEO's been getting lit, bro? What company was he for? I think it was like In. Was it In?
Hey,
Is it
dude,
like-
no, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I was like, I'm like, they fucking got his ass, man. They was
Yeah.
probably doing some shady deals.
Because I
They were
said that
doing
chick
some
was
shady
smiling.
deals.
Mhm.
Yeah, they did some. They were doing some shady deals. Something was going on to be a CEO and to get caught. To know that you're like to failure to recognize that what you're doing can be led under public scrutiny, and if
Yeah.
you're like, there's facial recognition things out there. If you, I don't know, there could be a possibility that someone hacked it, put him on the fucking jumbotron.
I'm pretty sure they might have done it on purpose.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm just being paranoid, dude. I'm just,
Yeah, you're
I
hella
just-
paranoid. I think it was just fucking
I
wrong
just
place at the
don't
wrong
believe in
time.
coincidences.
Yeah. Well, that chick
Either
that was
either that or
smiling,
you're fucking stupid.
that chick that was smiling, she
Think
she
she's
got a
untouchable.
promotion.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So whether she had something to do with it, who knows? You know what I mean?
She put Rata. She's
Yeah.
like, hey, they're gonna be here this time. Put them on the jumbotron.
Yeah. Give a
Now-
little money to fucking dude from Coldplay and shit.
My thing is that guy, you gotta be an idiot, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
gotta
I
be
don't
an
think he's
idiot.
an idiot. I don't think he's an
What?
idiot. Or he either thought he was untouchable, and
No,
Yeah,
I think
thought
he is an
yeah.
idiot.
him. Yeah.
The same way he's smart and can run a CEO company is he has a stupidity of going to a public place with a side chick. Like, do the math, bro. How many people go to a concert? 40,000, 30,000?
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds that you're not going to run into
Somebody you know.
somebody she knows, somebody
Yeah.
you know, you know?
Especially if you live in that city.
Yeah, especially being a big CEO like that. Like, you got to meet a lot of people, right? And your wife, therefore, has met those people too because there's company parties or fucking events, you
Yeah,
know,
they got a network.
or shit you do for the city or, you know, whatever you do. Like, they know who you are. Like, you know,
Mhm.
you're not just a nobody like me just fucking at a Coldplay concert or shit. And even then, I still wouldn't do
Right,
that, you
fuck,
know?
no.
Like, come on.
Would have known that they would have caught him right when he was hugging, though. Maybe they were
Yeah.
like,
Well, he was
Damn,
probably hugging
it
all
just-
night, bro. He was at this
damn,
one
it
night.
just,
Probably
this,
thought, yeah.
I just couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe another man.
Mr. Untouchable. huh?
You're, I don't know. Fucking, if I get paranoid when I go to Food for Less, I'm like, who the fuck's looking at me?
right? And not even do. I'm just trying to shop too. Yeah,
Just trying to
But
fucking kill me.
for real.
but
though.
the memes that are going out there, man, they're lighting them up like it's like a
Yeah,
Christmas tree. It's
yeah,
like
dude. Hey, like for some people, like for I guess for normal people, you do some shit at the bar or something, and you embarrass yourself and whatever. It kind of feels like that. But for him, dude, the
yeah,
whole world, he
and the
probably didn't even
whole
think of himself
world.
as that fucking like important. I don't know.
Yeah, and then I saw. I mean, I don't know how true, but the after effects. But he said that he was going to sue like Coldplay or the stadium or something for putting his personal life on the screen. I was like, get out of
You're
here,
in
bro!
public, bro.
Spice,
Come on.
dude, smoking spice, where you got caught up.
Stop it, stop it! You
Yeah,
got
you're
caught
right.
up. Take it like a fucking man, and say, you know what? Fucking, I was a vato caliente. A little
Had
horny.
go
Wife wasn't doing it with the kids, so I did what I
split the
did.
split the house, get you Honda Civic, call it a day,
Yeah,
finally.
For real, though.
exactly. Get you go back to working on the line. Get yourself a Honda Civic. Call it a day.
And relocate to an apartment, huh?
Okay, and
So I
then
can afford now. and shit.
vowed to never get married again, and all women
Start
are
over.
fucking terrible.
For real, huh?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. I think if you ever get to that point where you're married and you have to cheat, like, just let it go. A lot of people hold on to stuff just to hold on, whether it's for the kids or just because they don't want to change the life that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're so used to being in a relationship for 30 plus years that they just don't want to like start over. So they're like, fuck, I just do my thing on the side.
Well, it's cheaper to keep her. That's what
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
it.
Hey,
Hopefully I don't get caught.
even I think even yeah, that's one of the reasons. But I do really believe that a lot of Mexican males are polyamorous, and their own culture doesn't let them. And there's like a culture about cheating often and coming back to your wife, which is fine. It's whatever. It's your own life. But I do believe that there's a lot of people who practice polygamy and can't accept it. If
Yeah.
like and that hurts the other person. You know what I mean? And then you end up having families. I mean, if you wanna have a joint family with your 2 wives, 3 wives, I mean, at least let them know. It's fucked up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
If
my
that's
thing,
what you want to do, I don't judge
yeah.
anybody if you want to have
And
multiple wives. That's
Mm-hmm.
your deal. As long as
I
you
get
got
what,
the means
yeah,
to feed
and
them.
I get what you're saying with the culture. That's a big thing, with the Sanchez and all that shit. That's a big thing that's get tossed around in the Mexican culture. Um, I got lost in it too. I'm not saying I was perfect. I was just like this dude, but I wasn't married. I wasn't married with 2 kids. Was I in relationships? Yes, I was. Should I have been cheating? No. It's a bad example. It's
Yeah.
something I
Fucking
shouldn't have done.
experiment. It's a big experiment.
It's not something I'm proud of. But at the time I was young, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't care what. I guess I cared what the consequences, but I guess I wasn't really in love with that person enough to care not to do it.
Uh,
Because they say you really gotta love someone to not cheat, and
Or to change.
yeah, and I'm at a point right now in my life where I don't want to throw what I got away for anything else. Like whenever I see a girl or something, I'm like, bro, I got like this beautiful thing at home.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is the perfect person for me. She matches my energy. And it took a long time to find that. And you always want to. A lot of the times I was living my life thinking there's always something better.
The
And
grass is greener.
yeah, and I think that's what it was. It was living my life like, what, I got this great girl. I'm talking about the past,
Right.
and then you see another girl, and you're like, that just seems a little better.
Mm-hmm.
There could always be something a little better.
yeah,
But
there always is.
and then once you get there, it's like, damn, it wasn't really that better. It was maybe better looking, but from the outside, but from the inside, like the girl was just not compatible with me or whatever, and just didn't. I was like, nah. So it's
Like many
just
things,
yeah, like
better
I hit it and
here.
quit it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
so
many, and yeah, I feel that. I feel that,
And
dude.
and then sometimes and when if you hook up with somebody, you don't know them, as if like if the person you're dating, and that's where
Yeah.
people make mistakes because that they might have some demons in the closet as well, and something might go bad, and they might those demons might come out, and you're gonna see that true person, and then you're gonna not want to be with that person, but the person that you were with, was done or found out or whatnot, and stop seeing you. So it's a fucking negative on both sides.
Yeah,
you know?
the
or
worst
fucking
case scenario.
sexual blackmail.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, that's what I
married.
was gonna say too. The worst thing is you meet like a fucking crazy girl, you know.
You get her
That's,
pregnant.
and there's a lot of occasions where I was straightforward and told them, you know, all I want is one thing, and that's as far as it's gonna go. But you know, I'm sure there's girls that would agree to that, and fucking as soon as you hurt them in some
Oh
way, like,
yeah.
hey, blackmail,
Oh
homie,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you know.
Oh
So
yeah.
definitely.
so as far as the fellas listening, if you're single, do your thing, man. If you want to be single,
Have fun. You know, meet people, get to know people
Yeah.
truly. You know, ask those hard questions. Yep.
Or have a prenup and say, look, this is
No,
gonna
también.
happen.
if
That's
you're gonna
enough.
cheat,
Part
get
of
a
the-
prenup.
That's another route. There you go.
I'm part of the lifestyle. Tell them, you know, the swingers or all that stuff. You know, part of the
There's a
lifestyle.
higher risk.
Call it lifestyle. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. Dude, what is this? Different strokes for different folks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, lady.
Thank you, lady, for that. But yeah, I feel bad for that guy. But you know, he brought it upon himself. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
He's
Hey,
in for some
dude.
hard times.
Some hard times. Yeah, he is. He's gonna go broke.
I don't feel as bad anymore. I'm just kidding.
Literally.
What's up with
never
you,
know.
Daniel?
Oh, I had to go fucking rally up my vaccines for school and make sure I have the jabs and all that stuff.
Don't be getting the fucking
Fucking
polio
going-
vaccine, dog.
Did you just go to a doctor? I had to do that for
I
fucking
had to-
measles and the mumps.
I have to go get a second dose of this fucking other one, but I had to go to the health department, and they told me they had records. They were like,
What the
"Look,
fuck do you
man,
need a vaccine
Oh,
for?
okay. To go
School,
to school?
For
Yeah,
college, you
man.
need
I
vaccines?
think, yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that before. I guess
university.
now.
What the
University,
fuck?
man. They don't want you spreading anything down there.
Yeah, like they don't fucking do the AIDS and herpes and shit all over college. You gotta worry about the measles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Got to worry
because
about
it's
the
like, those are places where they could outbreak. Places could outbreak hepatitis,
can-
all that stuff.
can spread pretty quick since you know everybody's.
Yeah, especially amongst teens where they're like not teens but young people
Not the
where
teen,
they're
yeah.
not as
Swapping
busy
spit.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
the
dude.
swappers.
hanging out, parties, bleeding everywhere, man, throwing up,
Bleeding
cum,
everywhere.
fucking-
Oh, jeez. It's pretty
all
intense.
that, man,
What
all
college
that,
is this, bro? Arizona
All
State?
that.
Arizona State.
all that, fucking all the
Heard
colleges.
Arizona State's a little
IVC
lit.
too.
Yeah.
Just
So I heard.
When do you start school? Are you ready?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm ready, dude. I'm
Ready
fucking
for the
ready.
new
Hell yeah, I'm
chapter?
ready. Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm really trying to milk the most out of this shit. I'm gonna be in clubs. I'm gonna try to join whatever the hell I can and try to milk my experience at this
You're
place.
talking like nightclubs. You're talking about like
It's
chess clubs and
expensive.
shit.
Nah, yeah, I'm talking about like the psychology club and then the Chicano Studies Club, and then
Oh,
just
cool.
get involved in my get really advised in my career and try to be in anything that I can be so I could progress my career by the time that I get out. So I'll have everything lined up and nowhere to go because it's a lot to understand and taking classes is one part, but then now you're gonna have to run yourself like a business entity, you know, as my own business and provide my own services and what I could do for a company and all that, and think about that stuff because school is only one part and then you have to like you're becoming a business now. So I'm gonna have to be responsible about where I go and where I spend my time so that when I get out I already know, okay, this is the exact line of work I'm gonna do
Yeah.
and take it easy because I'm gonna want to teach. So I'm probably gonna have to do some kind of
Credential?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Want to teach psychology? That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you want to teach it
Part-time.
too?
I just want to teach it part time and then have some patients part time too. Because I know that I get bored, man. I can't do the same
Yeah.
shit all the time. I
Okay,
can do
bored.
that.
Same. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
dude,
can't stick to a routine. Just be the
No.
same.
Just the gym. That's it.
It bugs the shit out of me. It really
Well,
bugs
even the
shit.
gym, no, because I'm sure you
Yeah.
I get tired of that
once
shit
in a
too.
while
that's
you
why-
switch up your workouts and
Yeah,
shit. So
I've been going. Yeah, that too. Like I've also been going to. I went to a hike recently, and then I'm probably heading out to Yosemite next week. This like Wednesday, from Wednesday to like Saturday. So
Oh,
I'm
shit.
just getting as much as walks as I can get in and just being as active as I can. I really like. I think that out of all the things that I tried out, is probably like being in the rivers, or being in like little swimming holes and hiking. That's my shit. I went to the
Mhm.
Three Sisters waterfall uh last I what was it on fucking Wednesday. I got my friends together, and gave them each a loaf of bread, and we had a fucking ham, and we just went up we trekked the mountain. But it's all downhill, and it was pretty fucking steep up, and a few of my
Mhm.
friends were out of shape, so
Just say you
I
give him
was
a loaf
fucking
of bread.
dying. Yeah, a loaf of bread and some ham for the
Pa
trail.
comer.
Oh, that was to
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah, yeah,
cheese.
yeah.
No
Nah,
cheese.
man. The
Ain't no
fuck
restaurants up there. Huh?
cheese for, man.
Cheapy vato. Some fucking at least some fucking government
Listen,
funded cheese or something.
Hell no,
Some
man.
American.
Where we're going, we don't need cheese.
Fuck that. Nah, you fucking get chorro and
I
shit.
thought you
real.
were trying to
For
fucking
real,
hunt for
man.
ducks with the loaf of bread. What the fuck is this guy doing?
You gotta feed the wildlife.
So then we go.
Where's that?
and
Hold on.
then
Where's that at though?
It's in Descanso. It's coming out of San
Oh,
Diego.
it's on the way to San Diego. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more towards San Diego. It's like probably like 30 minutes out from San Diego, but it's
Oh,
30.
okay.
It's like an hour out, counting, coming down the highway, and then
That's on
going
94,
into
huh?
and then it's a dirt road up until the three waterfalls. But it's a little bit. So we get there, and the water was a bit green because there's no snowfall. So it's right now it's not that cold for snow up there. So it's just dry, and there was water kind of right there, and there were some peeps hanging out swimming, but there was this really inclined wall that you could go up, and there's other waterfalls up, and you could see the water coming up. So then eventually some European fellas come down, and they were like, hey, can you guys go up there? Previously, the time that I had been there, I hadn't been there in like 8 years, so it was already developed and had restrooms and everything. But I see last time there was a guy that was stuck up there, and the helicopter had to come get him.
No
Oh,
shit.
shit.
And I remember
Damn.
being really high down there, and like really scared because I was seeing this guy almost die, but he kind of get him out of there. And so I was like pretty iffy, and the guy asked me if we could go up there, and I was like, oh, I don't know, but I'm sure you can. It looks like there's like a little fucking a little trail going up there. It was like mountain goat status. So then he treks up there. He comes back. He's wet. So I was like, there's a better swimming hole up there. So then we just fucking went up there. So I saw him go up in his bare feet, and that's probably how like I could get probably like a little bit better traction.
Okay.
But either way, I went up there, had my hiking shoes and everything, so I was able to grip on the fucking on the rocks, and we went and swimming. It was a beautiful swimming hole, and I wouldn't do it again. It was fucking scary, dude. I have never feared for my life in so long like that, and I felt really alive, and I get why people do it, because we were climbing and I was looking, and bro, if you fall, that's it, and like you climb up a certain way, and we're climbing down, and even Enzo, I was sleeping down, and Enzo was like, he was like, "Ah, cabrón." He was like, damn, dude. He's like, all right, I've never seen your face like that ever from how scared I was. He's like, all right, we need to get the fuck down here. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck came up here anyways. And he was like, I don't know, I have no business doing anything up here, Silva.
Come on, Danny.
I agree with him. Man.
Poor
It
friend
got
of
fucking-
Jesus.
it got so real so quick, dude. It got really real quick. But I mean, it's just the fear that it gets into your head, and it was cool. I don't know, I like that extreme shit. My friends were like, Enzo was like, dude, I get it, you like this for fun, man, but I don't know, this isn't fun for me. But I really felt good. I always feel that after a good hike, I feel like really, really good, more better than the gym, in my personal opinion. I feel
Isn't that
good.
crazy how the nature and doing shit like that does that to you, or just being out when I went to Eureka, the fresh air, just the air itself, it fucking changes your perspective on shit. It's weird.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But it was definitely, it was fucking hot, and what I was talking about to my friends is that people die here. It's really easy to die. It's really easy to die if you think that you're coming out to play. You're not coming out to play. You have to be 10 toes, because let's say you bring your liter of water and you run out and you're halfway there, you're going uphill. The whole trail was uphill. It was like three fucking steep. It was fucking steep,
Steep.
and the sun rays, the dirt locks in the sun, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, imagine the illegals trekking through these same exact mountains. I was
Yeah.
like, damn,
through the
dude,
desert.
that shit
They
is
do it.
fucked up, man.
They do that shit
It's
at night
fucked
too.
up.
Sometimes. That's crazy.
Sometimes they can't because of the thermal.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Any good fishing over there?
For reals, bro.
know. A little water
Dude,
hole.
honestly, the water hole was so deep. I jumped from a good portion from because the European fellas, man, they were flipping
European
off of the
fellas.
rock, flipping
Were
off the
they?
rocks, dude. And they were like, yes, you can jump, because they spoke really weird English, really
No,
proper.
no, I can't jump. What are you
No, it's
talking
because
about?
there's
Yeah, so
a.
and I was like, we were jumping, but it was pretty deep, but there was no fishes, and I was like, I hope there's no fishes, man, because whatever it is in here, man. I don't know.
Just been in there
It
for a
looked like
while.
there was like a cave going down there. It was really, really,
Oh.
really deep, really deep.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's a lot of European people and a lot of people in general because there's a trail that goes from Campo. It
Yeah,
goes all the way to Washington, I believe.
the Pacific
Or
Coast Trail.
yeah, that one. So people fucking a lot of people they come
Uh-huh.
and a lot of them don't finish it, but
Uh-huh.
that's their goal is to do that trail.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Border
not
to
for me.
border.
But I like it.
No,
Nah. Dom likes that. My wife likes that. I'm not a big hiker.
You want to do it one day, Danny?
yeah, I would definitely
That'd
be
be cool.
down, and I would definitely be down. Actually, I was telling my friend that I wanted to do not the climbing, but the hike up Mount Whitney, which is the highest mountain in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely wouldn't feel safe going without a pistol, though.
Yeah. Well, you gotta.
I don't know what
gotta
the
do
fuck
some
is out there,
research
dude.
and hell yeah.
No, but
Fucking mountain lions
after,
and shit.
after
Hell
a
no.
practice, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I fear people more than I fear fucking mountain lion. It's for sure.
También.
Oh, okay. You met the people. You're gonna have some hills
Yeah,
have eyes kind
yeah.
of people up there. Or what?
Fucking, there's a bunch of sick bastards, man.
There is. See?
Just sick bastards, dude. Imagine you just wanted to do something so bad. You just want to do something so bad to someone, so you just wait out. You're like, fuck it.
Someone
There's a lot of
secluded.
hikers. You just go out there, camp yourself, and wait for them, man. Do what you can. Do
Bro,
what
that's
you
why I
must.
don't. That's why I don't like living in the outskirts. Like I
Really?
always see like on the drive to Vegas, you see like a lot of houses just randomly like in the middle of nowhere and shit. And I'm like, I remember watching a documentary and it was about a serial killer, and he was going from state to state. And while he was going to state, he would like kill somebody in houses like that. Like he would go to the rural areas where the house was by itself,
Mhm.
and he would go in there at night and sneak in and fucking just kill them and shit, steal their car, and then take off and go to a different state. And then he did it to like several states, and he would always pick a house that was like in the outskirts. And I was
Dude.
like, oh fuck no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I always think about this because I really want to live in the outskirts. I always think you gotta have first off you gotta have your gun at hands of reach,
Prepared.
and
Yeah.
then fucking tire poppers that you can lift up every night before you go to
And
sleep.
lights,
Through the
fucking
only
spotlights
trail.
out there too.
Yeah,
But
through
what
the
to
only
catch you
trail.
slipping, dog? What if you're just tired
Floodlights.
that day and you don't wake up, in enough
Dude,
time?
It was God's
You'll wake
plan.
up.
Then I'll
You'll
say
wake
that.
up.
I'll say it's God's
If you're
plan.
if you're that scared, you're gonna wake up. I mean, unless you know. But
If you're that
man,
paranoid, but do
yeah.
you want to live paranoid,
nah.
Or do you
Nah,
want to live
but
peaceful?
I
No,
mean-
just be
So-
prepared,
the
not paranoid.
chances-
Just prepared.
the chances. I don't know. I really want to live out, but I would want to live with other people living in the property.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I
by
probably lived in
myself,
the outskirts like that,
myself.
I'd have like a fucking
Yeah.
rough ass dog outside or something.
Yeah, oh
you know?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ready to
Oh, yeah,
fucking
definitely.
start
Yeah.
barking, and then yeah.
Yeah, because you're not worried about a little kid coming in the gate because you're in the middle of nowhere. So if someone comes in your gate, they're fucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
They should know you.
Dog
You know.
starts barking, and then the cameras, dude. The cameras always help.
Mm-hmm.
Cameras.
That's
I've seen
true,
a lot
too.
of people in Florida have cameras. The people living in rural areas, they all have
Yeah.
cameras.
Yeah, a little camera that
Deer
alerts you.
cameras. Deer cameras
Oh.
too. In the trees,
También.
they just put them in the trees where maybe their house is too inside, so you can put it in the trees.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
You're
I
meant
saw
for
those
deer.
on the looking for Bigfoot shows. They put those deer cameras and try to look
Dude.
for Bigfoot. Bro, that's a fucking
I always tell. Oh, talking about Bigfoot and humanoid creatures, I always tell my friend this story is that there is uh this humanoid creature, and I don't know, it was this human like creature, but it was maybe it was a human, but there was no trail out there. It was a time that Ivan was supposed to come hiking with me, and we went to this. Me and my friend went to this trail, and it was fucking steep. It was steep up. We were walking up there, and then on the other side of the mountain, there's those kind of mountains where they just have all kinds of rocks everywhere. It could have been a
Yeah.
guy, and I seen just a guy just right there hanging out at the other tip of the mountain. And my friend, we were sober at the time. I wasn't smoking weed. I hadn't smoked
prove
weed
it.
for like years.
Mm-hmm.
And so we saw this man, and I don't know. Ever since then, I'm a believer in the Bigfoot.
The Bigfoot.
Was he naked?
What did the guy look like? Like, what did you
I
see?
don't
Just
know,
a
it's
shadow of
you
a
know,
guy?
you know,
or-
not the shadow. You know how when the sun hits someone, the sun is hitting really, it's beaming, so you can
Yeah.
only see the silhouette of them, which is crazy because it's
Oh.
the daytime, but they look dark because of
Yeah.
the way the light's hitting.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. Don't fucking believe me. What do I know?
I mean, there's so much.
I don't believe you were sober. I don't believe
There's so much unexplored, places out there.
I should cut. But that brings me to my question. Like, okay, so we do it. I think there's aliens probably out there.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's one
Arguing with you.
that's one that I haven't seen one, but I believe it. But the Bigfoot one is like 50-50, dog. I don't know how I feel about Bigfoot. Just because there hasn't, I mean, there's been videos, but the videos are all fucking old, bro. Like,
I
you know,
don't
there
think.
had-
I don't think. Maybe
You
it's a
think-
fucking cannibal.
you think it's
inbred.
just like a fucking different type of bear or something, or like a fucking. Because as much as they got Bigfoot, they say they also got the abominable snowman, which could be a polar bear. Could be a polar bear type being.
Who knows, man? That's crazy. Because,
Hey,
but there
well,
was,
look-
the Neanderthals. They look like, like kind of like Bigfootish, hairier, opposed to the regular, humans. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you
So-
know about this underground cave in Vietnam that it just was recently discovered, and there's all kinds of shit in there, and it's some of the caves in there are high enough to withhold like cities like New York, skyscrapers inside of this shit, and they're undiscovered. All this shit is undiscovered. It's just a random hole in Vietnam in the jungle because nobody would go there. And so there's like a lot of these places that are still undiscovered.
Well, yeah, and when you think about the
Massive,
woods,
though. It's
like when you
fucking
think about the woods and the stuff where they like, there's specific areas. I don't know exactly, but there's specific areas where they look for Bigfoot, and the forest is fucking huge, bro. It's like there could be places that you don't even go check. Go ahead.
It's the largest cave in the world. It's Son Dung, Hang San Dung, the world's
San Dung.
largest cave, man. And they have expeditions. Okay,
Okay.
let me see how fucking.
Like I said, okay. He gets focused.
Because supposedly I think in Afghanistan, they were finding a cave where it had giant people in it. I don't know if you heard about that, Danny.
Yeah,
Giant people.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Fucking
giant people.
Bin Laden.
Giants. Yeah. Because
Dude,
the
it has
rocks
an
are fucking
underground-
unexplored too.
It has an underground river inside of it too, man. They have fucking week long fucking tourist guiding things that take you all the way inside, kind of, not even all the way inside because you can't go
Yeah.
too deep. But I mean, I'm talking about a week, 2 weeks in there, and then you sleep in the cave, bro. That shit's badass, man. That's
Damn,
that's like
spend the
that's
night
like
in the
something I really want to do.
You should do that, bro.
but
There was
where's it at?
Fucking Vietnam.
It's in Vietnam, dude. And Vietnam
Vietnam
is
safe,
top-
bro.
Yes.
Yes. That's my top destination I ever want to go in my life,
Yeah,
man.
me too.
Yeah?
All the
Yeah.
surrounding area, dude. There's so much good food. All the surrounding areas, and some of it, man. Who knows what I'm eating? But fuck it, you know? Fuck it, man. Throw Kane on the grill. Throw Toby on the grill.
Jesus, I don't know about all that, Chief.
All that.
All that, huh?
But yeah, this
cool.
this tunnel system is fucking massive, and yeah, and Vietnam is cheap too.
Yeah.
How cheap?
Just
Cheap as
the,
hell.
I think the flight would be a little bit
Yeah,
more, but
yeah.
other than that, staying over there and getting around,
A mission. That's like that backpacking shit. That's why I'm not into that. I need a shower and
No?
shit.
in the shower.
No,
it's
dude,
not for me.
You shower eventually.
Man.
Eventually.
And then
Like
you'll
Manguera,
get
like-
home, dude. And then dude, the
You'll
best
get
part,
home.
I think the best part about it and the greatest part about all that shit is that you feel so grateful when you get back to your house, man.
Yeah, hell
Nothing.
yeah.
It just makes it fucking sweet. It just makes everything sweet. Your couch, your fucking running water, everything, man. I don't know. And I'm
Bro,
type
I
of,
just crossed the
type of
border and I
person.
feel happy to fucking come back home. What are you talking about? I need to go to
Ground,
Vietnam.
dude. I felt like kissing the ground after I came back down from the second waterfall, dude. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
bet.
fuck,
Busted a
man.
Katy Perry and kissed the ground.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
There you go.
So what's up? Was that real, Daniel?
Caves. We're gonna go to caves.
Dude, I would think we're living in an age where it's finally nothing is
Nothing is real.
I'm fully confused. The AI is getting pretty good at making the false
Seriously.
videos. So now I'm really living as in I'm not believing shit that I see anymore. I'm gonna have to really see it from a few different. I don't know, man. It's fucked up now with AI and the information going around. So.
Yeah.
I'm really not trying to pay no mind to it because there's a fuck ton of shit that I've been seeing, and been seeing people believe things that are obviously fake, and I'm like, damn, this is the state of
Yeah.
everything around it right now.
That's fucking
It's
crazy.
kind
You
of
don't know what's
scary.
real. Yeah, you don't know what's
Yeah.
real. News, fucking videos. That's why I really
The
cut
video
back on
clip.
my fucking social media. Definitely.
You could tell on Instagram though. Sometimes the clips aren't that good, or
Yeah.
you'll see like one of
Yeah.
the people, one of the people in the back like goes through the car, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's fake.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But then
Mhm.
you have like my wife fucking sending in, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not real. It's like some bomb going
Yeah.
off in the middle of a
Yeah,
city and
dude.
shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's not
People are
real.
getting really scared about this shit, man.
No, I remember
I
that,
think-
that video of that little girl that supposedly was screaming for mommy, no me dejes. It was from a movie. It wasn't even it's supposed to be because all the ice raids and shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
were that video that was circulating
Yeah.
that supposedly was a little girl that was getting deported. No, that was part of a movie and shit.
Oh.
So I mean, they put that in the news. You're like, people are believing that shit.
Yeah, see, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. One thing I hate on Facebook, there's a lot of like fucking pages. I don't know why they pop up on my Facebook because I'm not even like their friends or
Facebook?
like them or anything. But it'll be like stupid shit. Like, but Facebook is supposed to like fact check everything, no, supposedly. But it's
Not
like
really.
somebody will
Do you
put
think-
like, I just saw one for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Manny Pacquiao got knocked out by Mario Barrios in the fifth round,
Yes.
and I'm like, it's like clickbait. But I'm like, how is that even getting like on there? You know, like I get it. You want people to go to your page or whatever, so people are gonna click on it. But that's just the most annoying shit, bro.
But it's just too much
And
for somebody to monitor, right? Even
That-
fucking if you work for Facebook.
And at the end of it, that's what's gonna happen when people are being paid for content so much to their people will see anything and put fake things just for the clicks or just for the navigation clicks that you get for people going onto your page. But there was AI profiles in Facebook actually making discourse with each other and commenting, and it's been going on for a little bit now. So it could look like there's
People on there?
maybe I don't know if there's people on, not only because of that, but yeah, to get it look like, oh yeah,
Like it's popular, or,
yeah,
views and shit.
and you're
That's fucking
you're
nuts.
arguing maybe on a comment section or
With a bot, yeah.
interacting, yeah. And that's what
That's
it's
fucking crazy.
becoming. So it's like I think that's what I think a lot of the fucking benefits that I get from fucking being outside a lot, as often as I can. Some people fucking fishing.
Yeah,
but
get off that shit.
just-
But
Yeah, man.
I just scared that one day I'm gonna reach an age where fucking I'm falling for that shit. You know?
Yeah.
It's
dude.
just-
I mean,
you
that's
don't
why-
know
that's why-
what's real
that's
and what's
why-
not.
Shit, you just go by the rule of thumb, man. Call it a day. Don't fucking look at the screens anymore, man. Fucking
Seeing is
It's-
believing,
hope the police don't come knocking at your door because you're Mexican or something. I don't know.
Oh,
And then
pues.
you saw the touch that you didn't see the news article that they were rounding up all the Mexican descended.
Right?
Yeah,
Supposedly.
Yeah,
Now I got
I'm just-
I gave it a ride to some there was some younger gentlemen. They were right here actually. They were staying with their cousin at the apartments where we're at. And they started asking me, "Hey, well, how's the ICE situation?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, are they taking people?" I was like, "No." I was like, I told him, "You know what? You need to be careful what you see on social media and all that shit because for what I've seen, I didn't even see the protests. And I've driven around, Las Vegas quite a bit. I didn't see no protests. Maybe there was, but I didn't see nobody taking people on ice and shit. So
Oh, you want to know something crazy though? You do want to know something crazy is that they were hiring bounty hunters
Ooh.
to get people. And so that's why a lot of people were saying, "Well, you don't even have a badge number. Who are you?" They're just
Oh,
bounty
yeah.
hunters. Some
I
of
heard
them were
about
just
that.
bounty hunters. No, that's real, man. There was a guy
Yeah,
who
yeah.
was coming towards a it was a county meeting, and he was like, "Well, how are you guys going to stop where's the regulations?" He was basically they were getting mad at him because he was referring to people as like how are they going to pay him because they were trying to pay like 1,000 per head on going
For every
and getting
bounty.
anybody who had a warrant. Yeah, warrants or
Mm.
bounties, and so he was basically asking all these questions, and they were like kind of shutting him down because he seemed pretty cold about it, but he was like really just trying to figure out how it was all gonna work and everything.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like they're showing up with no badges,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah,
Yeah, they
there's a
can't be
lot of
doing.
those
Yeah.
contracts. There's a lot of those
Oh fuck.
contracts. Yeah.
I did see a video of a woman. I saw her. She was running from I think the corner, and they were chasing her. And even one of the guys or one of the bounty hunters, he probably was. He fucking ate shit on his face. But she got to her patio, and they didn't cross into her yard. She was talking shit to him. Ah, pendejos, váyanse de aquí, la chingada. It was crazy. So I mean, I'm sure, yeah, it is happening. So, but
my
fuck.
my thing that I'm trying to figure out is how are they picking these people? Is it a system that they're going off with and they're getting the names, or is it just they're going to certain locations where illegal immigrants are known and they're just walking up to everybody and saying like, prove to me that you're a U.S. citizen? That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Because
So-
if they're doing that shit, that's fucked up.
They're not gonna let you
Like,
know what they're doing until it's too
yeah,
late.
but like,
But it's
say
the
it's
same thing. It's the
Look,
same thing what happened in 1930s when they rounded up a bunch of Mexicans and they
just,
deported
yeah.
them because I mean that's what's happening. I don't know. That's what I personally think is.
From when I've talked to someone that has been involved in raids and catching people, and for that person has told me that these people already have precedents. Like they either had something that they didn't take care of, and they got a warrant for it, and now that their right to be here was canceled, or they're no longer legal here or whatnot. So whatever they didn't fix, that caught up with them. So that turns into obviously uh, there might be other bad intentions. I don't know, but from what I from the front lines, at least from what I've been told, they have something's wrong.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They have a list. So you're saying
Yeah,
they have a list.
yeah,
with
they have
names.
records. Yeah,
They're not just going to the Home Depot
No,
and
no.
fucking getting the people in the parking line. Be like, hey, come here.
Now, if you go to a Home Depot, are you more likely to catch an illegal there? Yes, you know what I mean. Whether the person's legal status is good or not here, then
Yeah.
I don't know. But
It's like,
yeah,
well, yeah, it's like going to a construction site or to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fields, like they said, like you can't, Trump can't be doing that, and they said they weren't going to do it no more because it's kind of you're taking away the workers that are
Listen,
fucking doing the jobs,
yeah.
I
It's
do
fucked
say
up.
that if
This-
you do need these people to go to court, I do think that we're a country that can do it in a certain way and send. Look, hey man, you gotta appear. There's gonna be this dates. They're gonna be filled with these court dates, these kind of cases. Come see us, or you're gonna get the boot. And if you don't come
Yeah.
see us wherever you are, man, we're gonna have to come pick you up.
But that's the
And
problem.
I
So
think
people don't go because
yeah.
what's the saying? No pasa nada, no pasa nada
Right.
until it happens. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah,
oh, fuck.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and that's what I
I
mean.
get you
If
though.
there was
Yeah.
there was some sort of thing that they could have told him like, hey, you know what? There is their legal status is you're going to get deported if you don't
It's
come
in
here.
jeopardy,
But
yeah.
if you just come pull up on somebody,
No, yeah, no,
that's a
Well,
recipe
let's
for
fix the issue.
disaster. Yeah, that
And I
doesn't look
mean,
right. That doesn't look
especially if
right.
it's a
Although,
small issue, right?
what's
If
the
it's like
saying?
a
What's the saying? No hagas cosas que parezcan malas que sean buenas, trying to expose the country of these people, but you do it in such a way that now it looks like you're doing something else and you're getting a bunch
There's
of people
you're right.
riled up.
There's ways
You
of
know?
doing stuff, proper
Yeah.
ways of doing stuff
And
for
we're
everything.
America, and you have to lead the example, I guess, of your freedom or the kind of the kind of standards that we set in this country, and to not make the mistakes of a lot of other countries have made in the past because it's a touchy subject.
It is. There's no simple
Yeah.
answer. I mean, just
Yeah. Yeah,
I get
and
it
I
too,
think
but
that
I hate when they highlight like an illegal that does have a legit crime. I get it. Like I get it. Like say,
Like a rapist or
yeah, like a
fucking
rapist or
murderer. Yeah.
something. Like they say, oh, they caught this illegal rapist, and then they go off of that, and they're like, oh, see, that's why we're trying to clean up our country, bro. You know how
yeah,
many rapists are out there
yeah,
and that are
yeah,
not illegal in this
Illegal. Yeah.
country? Like,
yeah.
you know,
He
like
just happens to be illegal.
he just happened to be legal. Yeah, like yeah, it doesn't mean the majority of
Yeah.
rapists are illegal. It's one guy that's a fucking rapist that's illegal,
Right.
and I get it. Do we want to
I'm getting I'm
go ahead?
getting to this point is that this is just another scapegoat for people who are
For
angry about
politics.
the country
Hmm.
and about the country state, and it's a fucking tale as old as time about blaming somebody, and who else better to blame is the poor person, the ignorant, who is not ignorant by choice but is ignorant because his country sometimes has turned their backs on a certain group of people, on
Hmm.
minorities, you know.
Right. Hmm.
And I think that you want to blame somebody who came to this country trying to look for something better, while not, I guess, while not addressing the true issue of what's going on, is that
Yeah,
people have taken control of our country, and the people who are here paying the taxes and are supposed to have a say in the country
Or the
are
slaves.
using all those fucking funds to fund somebody else and to send money, but we're here worried about people on the same continent.
Yeah.
At least we're all in the same continent. I don't know, to me we're all Americans, I guess, you know what I mean. Whatever,
yeah,
the borders are the ones that separates us, and they're imaginary. I didn't even put them down, you know what I mean. I'm just going about what the guy up before me said, like, hate
Hmm.
everybody because they don't have the right to be here, when they're just, I feel like it's just a blame, you're blaming on people who, to move focus about what I'm doing, like the it's not about, the problem isn't the immigrants. Yeah, that's a whole other problem, but people want to fix that as if that's going to fix the current economic state
No. The
of the
fact that
United States,
politicians are keeping the money for them and
yeah,
screwing us. Yeah.
yeah, and that we're being monitored everywhere we go, and that people are not saying what they feel like it because they're afraid of being canceled now. Like, that's a reality in the United
It
States now.
is.
It
It
wasn't a
is.
reality before. People are now scared to talk. People are now scared
yeah.
to call out certain companies because companies have gotten such fucking power that they're monarchs now in our country. Those are the kings and those are the queens. Like, you
Hmm.
got headlines of fucking CEOs. Back then you would have had a headline of the queen. Like, look at this uh person from the parliament who was seen at the Coliseum with their fucking mistress, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a different thing, and it's like, what better way, I'm sure it happened before, it's like, oh, what better way to put the blame on the fucking shit show that you got in your country on somebody else, or you know people who
Yeah.
don't even fucking, I don't know, they didn't
They
fucking
want
make
they
the
want us
United
fighting
States
with each
bad.
other.
Yeah, they didn't.
They
The
want they
immigrant
want.
that came here, I'm sorry to say that, but the immigrant on coming here on fucking rape charges didn't, I don't know, isn't ruining our country much more than the politicians that are fucking making the decisions where all these money is going funded to fucking bombing people, to not helping people that are in distress from storms, where we couldn't even show up for our own people during the storms, like New
No shit.
Orleans, you know?
Texas.
And they're trying to
Yeah.
blame it on some. I'm not saying that rape is wrong or none of that is wrong. It's
Yeah, no,
absolutely
yeah.
wrong. But to
We
put
get
it
it.
all on these fucking blame on people,
To put it in the
and
front
that's what
line
I
of
don't
the
like.
yeah.
That's what I don't like. Is
But it's
that
to
I think
distract
this
us
is
from
just
Yeah.
the
a
bigger issues.
frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's an outlet of people's frustration, and it's a fucking outlet. It's like the same thing. It happens a lot. Like, humans are always trying to blame something, like for the rain, for the fucking sun. You to sleep better. I think humans just want to blame something so
Yeah.
that they could fucking, go to sleep better. Like, for God, like, God did this and that helps him. That helps people sleep better. No, no, no fucking bombing on religion or spirituality on that, but I think the human
Hmm.
nature is to blame something on, to blame your mishaps on something so it can make you feel better, at least. So
Yeah.
I think I would say then to blame others for your shortcomings, for
yeah,
one's. Yeah.
yeah,
Some people don't overcome them and don't have a great life, and they
yeah,
want to fucking project their hate or misery on others.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's definitely it. And I think those are the for I think labor rights and the lack of people acknowledging their own labor rights, the people not acknowledging things that people felt were important, like you had the civil rights movement, you had the
Hmm.
workers movement. People don't really care about that anymore. People aren't willing to say anything anymore because it
Yeah.
seems like it's something so beyond yourself. But like, it's not, dude. Anybody
Hmm.
can protest. Anybody can do your own form of protest. You
You
don't
know
have
what
to
I've seen,
go out
like
there and
within
do
our
something.
culture, like when it comes to work, like there's never they never know when to say no. Like they keep taking more work and more work and more work when they're not even getting compensated for it. And
Yes.
I actually learned from working with white people or Caucasians that they'll tell you right then and there, hey, no, that's too much already. Like, what are you trying to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's just boundaries like that. I don't know.
Well, we were talking about this the other day. Is back then California was of Mexico, right? Era de
Right.
Mexico. So then there was a group of people here who already had they were mixed. They were Mexicans mixed with indigenous folks, and they already had their little houses and everything. Back then, they wanted to, before they bought it off, they wanted to build the railroads. So they finally bought it off, sold it to the United States, and there's a bunch of Mexicans living around in California. They didn't like to
Hmm.
work. They didn't want to build the railroads because they already had their stuff. They only wanted to work for a little bit so that they could get their food. Probably already had their little houses. They grew their corn, whatever. And they weren't looking
Hmm.
for more. But they hired immigrants like Chinese people and Irish to build the fucking railroads, and they completely killed the people opposing all of these fucking railroads.
Yeah.
And like I think that's okay. They started classifying Mexicans as lazy because they wanted to take their naps during the day, and like they would stop working, and the
Hmm.
people
Yeah.
doing the railroads, they didn't want them to start working. There was no fucking breaks in those days. You work probably the 6 days of the week, and maybe
Hmm.
the seven. I don't know, depends because some people were Catholic and they go to church or whatever, but the Chinese were
Mm.
working working way more, and these Mexicans were taking breaks and not working as much because they didn't have to work as much, or I guess they weren't interested in that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, it's
You also got
crazy.
to remember that who you're speaking of, the work thing is, I think it's people that came across the border that used to get paid fucking chump change for work.
Hmm.
So when they come over here and they see they're getting paid in dollars, which is a lot, they're willing to do whatever it takes to get that dollar. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
not it's not like, we were born here, so we see it more as, I only work to this limit. It's what I should get. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm not gonna work my ass off when I shouldn't have to, because that's what we were taught. We were taught, that there's systems, there's labor things you with your company that you can address to. There's a office you can go to and say when you're being abused.
Hmm.
They don't know that though. They just think they're just happy to be there. They're just happy to be there.
Hmm.
They've never been in that situation before. So whatever they got to do to get that job, they're gonna do it. They tell them, work overtime. They're gonna do it. They tell them work overtime, or we're gonna pay you on the table. We're not gonna pay you overtime. They're still gonna do it because all that
You
is
don't want
just
to
money.
feel disgraceful
Yeah, you don't want to say
or like
no or something and then lose that
ungrateful.
opportunity, because that's, you're lucky to have that opportunity according
Right.
to
Yeah,
them. When it
Hmm.
shouldn't be that way. Because,
yeah.
but also these employers also take advantage of them
Of
You're
course.
for
Yeah.
that
down. You're
reason.
down to you're down to your dick and balls in Mexico. So now you got a
Yeah,
little something, man.
Yeah.
You're like,
exactly. So
you don't want to
you gotta
bite the
set.
hand that feeds you out of principle,
Yeah, you
but
got kids
sometimes it's
back
like
home, you
that.
got a wife back home, you got to send money to.
Yeah.
And you need to tell her, oh no, I didn't get that extra money because they told me they were gonna pay me under the table. No, fuck that, I'm gonna take it. So
Hmm.
it's the scenario that it is. But I think we're at a point where I feel, and I talked to Dom about this, like I hope that my daughter is more light skinned than dark skinned. And it's sad
Holy
to say.
shit!
It's sad to say, but I did say it, and I said it not because I'm ashamed of who I am or where I'm from. It's because I don't want her to go through the little bullshit that we had to go through. And I don't want people to say like, "Hey, are you illegal?" or, you know, call you a beaner or whatever, because all that shit that we grew up with, and it wasn't that crazy with us, but there was moments where people say stupid comments, like, were you born here? Like,
Yeah.
well, motherfucker, like, yeah, like, why would you even ask me that? Like, say, where were you born? Don't ask me, were you born here? Or stupid little comments like that. Like, and
Well, that's why you're there, bro. So
I'll,
you
I'll
can
say,
you
I'll
can
say,
yeah,
teach her, how bad this world can be, how evil it can be, so she can have that
yeah,
strength, to fight it,
yeah.
because she's gonna have to fight her own
Also,
battles.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
but to tell stories about what it is to be a certain brown and the power behind being brown in
Yeah.
your
yeah,
own way, because I didn't really feel the power in my own identity and my own culture, um until I went to school and I started reading a lot more, and I went to Florida, and I was far away from my own culture and I didn't know anything about it. So
Hmm.
I think that once I started having, not, I guess not in a negative way, pride, but more understanding the value about where I come from, and knowing that everybody comes from a certain place and everybody has their own value. And if you really have that person understand that the power of where you come from, it's a lot better to deal with all the negative comments that you'll get anyways,
Hmm.
yeah, of
because
course.
chances are she's gonna be brown, looking
Yeah.
pretty
No, of
brown,
course.
looking pretty
No, of
brown
course.
over there,
I ain't
man.
like
And
no.
I don't want
No
her to be
cap.
ashamed of that
Thinking
at all,
indigenous
because
queen, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not
But
ashamed of who I am.
yeah, but if you're not, if you don't like constantly like tell that to your kid, like where you guys come from, or even look into the indigenous tribes in, and the union that two places made is important for us. Like going to Mexico for me and traveling was a lot of answers a lot of things about my own culture and about all the traumas that
Yeah,
we carry in our
Hmm.
culture, and where they come from, and understanding the country a lot more, and understanding the birthplace of my parents, going to visit, the birthplace of my grandparents, frequently visiting Mexicali and interacting, and then going down south and interacting down there and trying the foods and talking to the people. It helped me understand, and reading more of the history helped me understand that we're a union of two kinds of people, and there was a lot of hatred in between, and a lot of things, wrong things done, and
Hmm.
you make peace about where you come from, and you realize how powerful it is to have a union of both cultures in your life, and it makes you feel good. And
yeah,
someone could call you fucking wetback, and you'll be able to brush it off instead of engaging with that person, and
Yeah.
mm,
and just engaging with them and wasting your time calling them, or committing an act of violence towards them because they called you something, and like that's,
yeah,
there's,
Hmm.
when you think about and you know who you are, and not who you are, but know where you come from, and understand yourself, and understand that the people before you lived a certain way, and that
Hmm.
alters the way that you live and the way that you look. So fuck him if he calls me a bean or whatever,
yeah,
or they don't understand me. I would rather teach them if they don't understand about it, and be open to them, so that you make a lot of friends, you
yeah,
know,
Hmm.
and you have a lot of powerful interactions. If sometimes people, like in the South, they will say something like, "What are you?" and they wouldn't even know they were being racist, or they said something racist, so that's just
Hmm.
the way that they were brought up. Thank God I wasn't a dick about it and then got angry, because then we
yeah,
wouldn't have been able to chop it up, and they wouldn't have been able to see, hey, you motherfuckers come in different shapes and sizes, huh? Some of you are white and have colored
Yeah.
eyes,
yeah.
and
Some of you are light skinned
So
too.
that's what makes this country great, you know what I mean? Because, and also, it hurts us a little bit because we all, everyone has their own way of contributing to this nation, whether you're Arab, or Jewish or Hispanic or whatnot. There's always that a certain something that's, certain people can give to this country, but also, we have differences, and sometimes we don't like each other, or fucking we'll use those differences, to hurt each other, which is not cool either.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude, and the passing down of languages, passing down
Yeah,
of
traditions
dichos
like
and
making tortillas.
traditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, help you
One
more, not so ashamed of where you come from.
I feel that more now, bro. Like now that you're saying that, about being like that's not pride, but that walking around like hey,
Being
I'm Mexican. Like,
grateful about
yeah.
where you come from and being
Right.
grateful for your traditions that been handed to you that you
Mhm.
chose to
Yeah.
keep, because not all traditions you could keep, and not all
No, no.
traditions are fucking
should you
good.
keep? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But one positive thing that I do get from when I visit Mexico, that I love seeing from the culture is their positivity and happiness and laughter from the situations that they've been dealt with. I think a lot of the time, I don't want to say they're comfortable where they're at, but they're happy with what they got.
Right.
And that's something I need to work better at.
Me
because
too. Mhm.
because when you look at their lives and you look at yours, you're like, fuck, you got it great, bro. But yet we feel like we're not satisfied. We feel like we're not where we supposed to be. Feel like we don't got enough.
Mhm.
Do I have enough pair of shoes? Do I have enough this? But yet, you'll see a lady walking with 3 kids, one on her back, strapped up with a cloth, and the little kids are fucking happy playing with a stick.
Right.
And that shit right there is just like, god damn, like you don't need much. Dude's fucking selling popsicles from his cart, but he's fucking doing it with a smile on his face, to the people he's selling, selling tacos in the corner, and they're having a blast. It's like, you're just happy with what you got and what you were dealt with, and
We're a little too spoiled in this
you
country
be
too.
happy with your life and what you got, your life, your health, and
Mhm.
and you'll see it over there, man. They're so nice to you, they're not assholes when you approach them. Like, it's a lot of positivity and happiness that they have out there. And
Well, they say a lot of people in Mexico, are happy. They just,
Yeah.
it gets overshadowed with all the cartel shit. You know what I mean? All the corruption and all
Yeah.
that. But for the most part, I follow this page that it shows, the good side of Mexico. You know what I mean? The traditions, all the churches, all that type of stuff. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
there is great places over there.
All right.
It's not all cartels,
Right.
even though that's what the news shows you. But
Because they want you scared.
there's good stuff, and that's what I tell everybody. I tell everybody that I shouldn't go over there. It's fucking scary.
And that's what I thought. Believe it or not, shit.
Well, it's scary if you're doing
like,
bad shit. You know what I mean?
I'm saying if you mind your business and you stay where you're supposed to be, you'll be fine.
Ask around.
Yeah.
Hey, is this what's up around here? Like when you're in the Uber,
Yeah,
or
do your own
wherever
little
you're
research.
going. Yeah, I will say this: just try to stay out of. If you're in a city that you're going, like Mexico City, and you go into the combis, just know that you're on public transportation, so someone could fucking go in and rob everybody in the bus, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
So you gotta know if you're gonna be running the public transportation, just think about where you're at. If you just take the fucking Uber, and even then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because like you're just susceptible to getting robbed.
Yeah, just be vigilant,
Yes.
and ask questions
That's
like you
probably
said.
the worst part.
And it's the same thing. You could
And,
probably get robbed in a fucking bus here in Vegas. So hey.
Get robbed.
Shit, you're more likely to get robbed here in Vegas than fucking Mexico, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
especially
crazy, right?
if it turns into a pueblo, because then like hey, that's fucking what's her name's son.
Yeah, they know each other. Yeah, "Ay, lo conozco. Hey, ¿qué andas haciendo robando?" and shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
For
All
real.
right. Let's get chopping it up with you, bunch
For
of
sure,
goons.
for sure. Even though I wasn't feeling the greatest, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you want to talk about it
Shit,
next week, we'll
this
talk
shit.
about it.
For sure. We'll
We
talk
got
about
more
it.
This
time.
shit.
But thank you, Daniel, for joining us.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
Hey,
We'll see you
I'm
soon. Have
gonna
a
go
good time.
I'm gonna go down to Yosemite, see what's up.
Oh, yeah,
that's
let
what's
us know.
up.
Let
That's
us
what's
know.
up.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah,
pictures.
definitely. This is my second year. This is my second time in the consecutive year, and I said that I
Mhm.
wanted to go like to a big national park every year. So I'm gonna go to a different spot. There's a fuck ton of spots.
You know what? I have. They gave me a card where I get free into every national park in the United States as a veteran.
We should get to it. We should get to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh,
We
yeah.
should go to
Copies, give me
what
one.
is it?
Oh,
What
yeah.
is it over there in the one close to Vegas?
Zion?
Yeah, there's a couple. Utah. There's a lot of stuff in Utah too.
Yeah, Zion
Close
is in
by.
that.
Oh, is it?
Utah,
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Daniel. Love you.
All right,
See
bro.
ya.
See you
See you
soon.
guys.
Love ya.
Deuces.
Peace.
Got drinks, got smoke, got weed, got all the girls, got everything we need. And I see them all. But who brought the fat? Girl, drink another, smoke another, get retarded. I know this where the party is, so get this bitch started.